Hello, and welcome to Onstage at the BACP. As always, thank you so much for choosing to invite us into your home, your office, or wherever you are today. This week, we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of having one of our regular interviews, we're going to introduce you to our mom. Not my mom, but the mom here at the BACP. Not going to remind you about our upcoming summer event. We'll post something special about that here on our Facebook page. But today, I'm going to jump right into this and introduce you to our mom. She's the person who answers the phone calls, makes reservations, helps us find volunteers, mans the box office, keeps us all organized. Without her, we'd be a mess. She's our mom, and we love her and appreciate all that she does. So we wanted you to get to meet her so that you could appreciate her too, just in time for Mother's Day. So without any further ado, please join me in welcoming our mom, Sherry Hacker. Sherry, yay! I'm so glad you're here today.
Hello.
So I've introduced you as the mom of the Playhouse, but you didn't always serve as our mom. Tell us how you got started with the Broken Arrow Community Playhouse.
Well, I'll tell you, I was a patron, first of all. Way back when they were on the little place on Main Street was my very first show. And then I went to see in the barn. They transitioned from the Main Street, and before they went to Memphis Street, they actually did a couple of productions in the barn, and I actually got to see a production there. So my first days were as a patron. Then about 1992, I got a call from Chester Beebe, who was one of the founders of the Broken Arrow Playhouse, and they had a stage manager who had to leave due to some family issues, and would I come in and serve as stage manager. So I got a crash course on being a stage manager during the show. It was the October show in 1992. I've just spaced the name of it. Anyway, Chester was like Igor with the hump, and we had Ron Friedberg, who is still a mainstay. He was in there, and Tom Berenson. I had so much fun that I then did several plays. I was stage manager for a few, and I was in a few through 1993. Early 94, my husband changed jobs, so we had smaller kids at the time. So I served on the board for a short period of time in there as well.
Wow.
And then when 2006 is when I was hired to come be the initially office liaison and box office, and then it was just box office manager, and now I'm office manager. And most of that included increasing my job duties, and I went from 4 hours a day to about 6 hours a day, or seven and a half. We shortened it in 2011. I started working 4 days a week. So it's been adjustments all through the years, but as of May 1st, I've been here 15 years.
Wow, and you have really done it all.
A lot, yes.
Wow. Okay, so started off as a patron. Do you have a favorite show, not just when you were a patron, but a favorite show that you remember?
Oh, there's been so many. We do a lot of good shows here. Bus Stop. I loved the bus stop that they did here. I was in Cinderella in 2009. It was my only time to be on stage since I've been hired here, and it did remind me why I love doing what I do behind the stage, because I got a chance to be back on stage, and that was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
So we do so many really good shows. Oklahoma, they did a really good job with the show Oklahoma here, which I enjoyed. It's a favorite of mine.
And as being the office manager, you're still in the box office.
Yes.
So patrons see you every time when they
I'm
come
the
to
one they
shows.
talk to when they call on the phone, at least until this past year.
Right.
But and what they see at the box office. So that's...
Wow. Okay. All right. So any special, a funny memory, a touching memory, anything like that over your time that you've been here?
Well, when we still had the galas and they were giving awards, they actually gave me an award because of the years and different things that I have done here. And my name's on a plaque out in the lobby. And it would just really touch me and made me feel appreciated, and that's something that's always a good thing.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we definitely appreciate you, and I'm glad that we could save your interview for Mother's Day because you are kind of like our mom.
Kind of like.
So I was thinking about it the other day, and I thought she's kind of like our house mom. Like when you go off to college, you've got this mom who's there, and if you need anything, she can tell you.
Everybody runs and asks Sherry first, and if Sherry doesn't know, she goes and finds out.
Yeah, you know where all the skeletons are buried,
Yeah,
and if you don't know, you can find out.
I know somebody who does.
That's awesome. Well, I know this past year's been rough because
Yes.
we've had COVID, no shows in here. We've had to cut your hours. We hated to do that. Are you looking forward to the next year?
Oh, absolutely. I'm ready to get back to normal and get back to some semblance of the routine. That's something I miss. You kind of, when you're working from home and things, you forget a lot of the things you did getting prepared for shows. And so I am looking forward, and I'm looking forward to seeing the people and the patrons again, and the actors, and being back in my office when the green room's full of actors getting ready. That is some of my favorite memories. There's just some of the antics that can go on behind stage.
And there are plenty of those.
Yes.
Well, thank you not only for being here today, Sherry, but thank you for everything that you've done all the time you've been here. Thank you for supporting us as a patron, and then as a volunteer actor, and now as our mom. We just thank you so much, and thanks for being here today.
It's been very rewarding. Thank you.
You're welcome. Isn't she wonderful? I really don't know what we would do without her. If your mom is still alive, or if there's someone who's taken the place of your mother that's in your life, please remember to give her a call and tell her how much you love her and how much she means to you, and don't just wait to do it on Mother's Day. Also, if you have a story about your mom or that special person who is like a mother to you and you'd like to share it, we would love for you to put that in the comments down below. We're a place that loves to tell stories, and we'd love to hear yours. Well, that's it for this week. We thank you once again for choosing to invite us in to wherever you are, and we hope you'll invite us back next week for more On Stage at the BACP.